Hello everyone, my name is Andrea and I'd like to take a few moments of your time. 6 months ago or more, I had a life transformational moment. I had made the biggest investment in myself. Reverse a little bit. All my life I was trying to figure out who I was. What was my purpose? What was my calling? You see, I was born in Colombia, South America, during a war-torn drug zone era at its prime. My parents had to make the ultimate sacrifice and put me up for adoption. They sent me to the promised land, that of America, and I was welcomed unconditionally with open arms to two amazing individuals. All my life, I was doing what I had to do to make it through. I had to do my best, do it with passion, and do it with integrity. I still hear my parents today saying, Andrea, no matter what you do your best and do what you love. Throughout my childhood years, I struggled to fit in. I was academically challenged, where it took me I had to work 10 times harder than the average student just to get by. And although I was different from the rest, I was bullied for my shortcomings and my mishaps. Imagine being thrown away physically like trash, getting shoved into lockers, and yearning for lunchtime to occur so you can go into the bathroom and hide on the cold porcelain seat just to eat your lunch, to escape the bullying, the noise, the fighting and the arguments. There were times that I yearned just to go to the nurse, hoping she would send me home to my safe haven, that of my parents. I was always struggling to do what I needed to do. And throughout my high school years, luckily I had the benefit of fitting in and doing exceptionally well as an athlete playing soccer. I elevated my game and I was able to make varsity my freshman year. My junior year, I became captain. In my senior year, I was recognized in our county for several awards. Fast forward to college, and I realized that I had to give back. I had to make a contribution to this world, for I still don't know who I am. And for the courage and strength that my parents had to cope with in providing me with a better life and being welcomed in the open arms of unconditional ones, I had to level my game up. So I entered the realm of social work and psychology. I was able to always work hard, contribute back to the community, and create innovative and creative ways on how to help in a strategical manner. I also was able to become certified as a professional organizer and master the skills of innovative creativity, strategical planning, and entering the realms of the medical and wellness and holistic fields. Unfortunately, in the year of 2016, it all came crashing down. I was hospitalized for over a week, and I ended up in the ICU unit, hooked up to machines. I was unable to use all 4 of my limbs, unable to hold anything in my hands, let alone unable to breathe. This was painful upon myself and my family, for I was unable to see our son at that time, let alone our family. And then it resonated with me. I had a conversation on the phone with my husband one evening while hospitalized, and he said, do you remember the segment regarding mind over matter and the health segment in the movie The Secret? Fortunately, I did. And I was able to utilize those tools and manifest my discharge. You see, less than 24 hours prior to that conversation, the team came in and had mentioned to me that if I was unable to walk on my own and to hold down foods that my extension at the hospital would be until further notice. Falling asleep that evening, I had dreamt that I was going to be discharged the next day and being welcomed in the arms of my son and my husband. That morning, the team came in, and I had draped my feet over the bed. I had jumped down because of my petite stature, and I was able to walk on my own will completely to the nurse's station and back and hold down foods all morning. Later on that afternoon, I was discharged, and I still remember the day, hiding in the back seat as my father drove us to pick up our son due to my husband being still working. He entered the car. I gently tapped his shoulder. He turned around and he said, "Mommy, it's like Christmas. I prayed for you to be well, and I am so grateful. I love you very much." To this day, I can still feel his little palm in my hand, and on the ride home, he never let go. I realized that I was experiencing stress, anxiety, and pressure of all the baggage that I had stuffed under the carpet. And I recall my mentor, Mr. Les Brown's speech. And in this speech said, "Are you going through it or are you growing through it?" And that resonated with me on a huge level. I was living life day to day, and I wasn't living it on my terms. I was helping others, let alone helping myself, and I wasn't grasping or dealing with the loss of my mother. It was unbeknownst to me, in order for you to take care of others, you must take care of yourself. I have then, and still now, listened to motivational speeches of the great ones, that of my mentor, Mr. Les Brown, Mr. Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins. And I remember 7 months ago, I have made the investment of a lifetime. See, I was rarely on social media. I always promoted my husband's line of business, and maybe once I would connect with family. And on October 21st, 2020, I had came across Mr. Les Brown, and I remember his video empowering others, that he wanted to make a difference in the world, and he wanted this legacy to live on. I made that investment, and I enrolled in his class. And I am proud to say that I am an alumni of his course, and am a certified motivational international speaker, as I spoke on several platforms, radio and TV shows thus far in such a short time, impacting lives. And I am now the innovator and creator of Press Play, Plan Life According to You. I help individuals achieve personal freedom through the healing power of forgiveness. And through my life-changing skills, I walk with you by your side. For when you achieve personal freedom, you can achieve anything. And on side note, I was fortunate and blessed and privileged to connect and speak live with John Tallarico and the Mr. Les Brown on Thanksgiving Eve of 2020. This was the greatest gift I was ever received. For he said, "Andrea, dream big. I will never forget this moment, for this was the man who have empowered me for years prior and truly believed me through the screen." You know, it is amazing because I am living the life that I love. I'm having impact and influence over others, and I have connected with so many individuals all over the world, some which I love and I'm grateful to call family. I want to take a moment and say thank you to John Tallarico, the connector, and Mr. Les Brown for believing in me for your course, your inspiration, your dedication and time has worked wonders for someone like me. You know, I had to learn to love myself. I could have given up coming to America when I was only 11 months, weighing in at 11 pounds. That's a pound per month. I could have given up when I didn't fit in school, when I was thrown away like trash and stuffed into lockers. I could have given up when nobody believed in me nor my dreams. I could have given up when relationship after relationship wouldn't work out because of the insecurities and shortcomings I had from being abandoned and abused at a young age. But I learned to love myself, and I followed my heart and not the herd, which always led me to the hurt. And I married my best friend, my husband, and today we have our amazing miracle, our son. We still instill these beliefs, morals and values and ethics into our son. And every day I make it my mission to have impact, influence, and to see the fullest potential in everyone with whom I come in contact. For a young girl who struggled through her life, through traumas, trials, and tribulations, I am here to let you know. I am grateful for John Tallarico and the Mr. Les Brown for being a light in my darkness. I have met amazing individuals along the way, and now I'm connecting with people on all parts of the world, seeing their families, seeing their struggles, and doing everything in my due diligence as a woman of an integrity and passion to always pay it forward. I want to thank you, Mr. Brown, for not only being the voice in my ear through my times of struggle, but for betting on me, believing in me, working with me, and taking a chance on me to dream big. And in your words, 11 pounds, 11 ounces, they didn't know what was coming. To those of you, as I extend this video, I want to let you know it is possible. You are possible. From someone who has climbed the ladder of success, hitting the rung on her head every step of the way, taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back, with no one to believe in her, the naysayers that said you're not ready, you're not established, and the sideliners who just watch, waiting for me to fail. Well, I thank you, because you were the fuel to my fire and ignite me to be a worldwide, global voice as an instrument of God to empower, enhance, and always be present in your life to make this world a better place. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. Power Voice family, who would have thought that to find believers in my life, I just had to go across borders. And that was the gift for me for the year of 2020. Wasn't that of sorrow, wasn't that of loss, but was a year of clarity. I want to thank you, and I want each and every one of you to hear this from my heart. Through the toughest times, miracles are made. Follow your heart and not the herd, for it would always lead to hurt. Through trials and tribulations, triumphs are won. And once you plan life according to you, nothing but success and happiness are on the other side waiting for you. Always know that I am here and I believe in you. My name is Andrea, the founder, innovator, and creator of Press Play, Plan Life According to You. I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening. Be well, my friends. Don't be strangers. I am here always. Just a call, click, and video away. Thank you, Mr. Brown. I wish you nothing but health, wellness, success, and happiness. Mr. John Talarico, the connector. Thank you for believing me and always making me smile and pushing me forward. And to Mr. Bob Proctor, through John, thank you for making my dreams become a reality. As for the two of you, were on my vision board in 2015, and who would have guessed 6 years later, I walk beside you. Dream big and know that I love you. Be well.